I'm constantly trying to push the barriers of what you can do with sounds in a theater. Even though my career is very young as a film composer, but as an engineer and producer, it's 30 years. So I constantly try to push what you can do with music coming out of the speakers. There are many different ways of looking at a score, going into a score and approaching a score. I thought it was way more interesting to look at this movie from an emotional standpoint of view instead from an action standpoint of view. It's like, what if we turn the score from a third-party perspective to a very personal perspective and write two very specific themes, one for Jimmy, played by Liam Neeson, and one for Sean, played by Ed Harris.
It's gotta be 15 years since I've been in here. The place looks different.
All the old places look different now. I'm the only one ever cared about you. And all of that ended an hour ago when you killed my son.
And then we get this really great scene in the movie where Jimmy, Liam Neeson, calls Sean, Ed Harris, his longtime friend, and he says, I killed your boy. And it's a really beautiful scene, and that's the first time the music gets really, really, really dark, emotional, and you feel for these characters.
I pulled the trigger. I killed Abby. He was going to shoot Michael. I'm here asking for my son's life, Sean. He's a good kid. He's got a family. He don't deserve this.
When the movie starts, we need to feel that these are really dark characters and they've done some really, really bad stuff in their lives. But throughout the movie, we need to sympathize with them. And at the very end of the movie, we actually need to love him.
You know this has to end. I'm coming after your boy with everything I got. And when it's done, and it will be done, then I'll let you die.
We make it a very emotional score, and we get, actiony at certain points. I mean, if you have 15 choppers over your head and 150 FBI agents chasing you with automatic machine rifles, a flute is not going to do you any good, so you got to come up with something that's beefier and thicker. Eventually, as an only goal, how can we make this movie experience more exciting for the people that buy a ticket to see it in a theater?